What's up, everyone? Lehvorak of DefensorArtz TV, and we are doing a fan fiction. Well, let's reword that, guys. I am doing Storytime with Lehvorak, guys, so I hope you guys enjoy this. And we are actually reading Chapter 3 of Hair Dye. It's been a while since we read this story, so I thought we might as well give it a shot, see what the Riku Kingdom Hearts has come up with after the past few weeks or so since I last read his story. It's been a long time. So actually, it's been updated since December 26th. So you guys should also leave a like, subscribe to DefensorArtz TV, or check out my social medias down below in the descriptions down below. You guys should press show more so you can see them. Anyways, we will get this party started. So, chapter 3. So basically, Riku says, "Yay, I got this chapter done. Sorry if it is short. I am trying my best to give something funny for each chapter. Now, on to the story. So, we are doing chapter 3, Zigbar. Yeah. So, that night, Demix once again snuck out into the hallway. As he walked down the hallway, he snickered to himself. He was really enjoying this, even though Sayax didn't have an anger outburst in front of other members like Axel did. It was still so funny to see him with red hair. Soon, all the other organization would look just as ridiculous. Ridiculous! That is a spell from Harry Potter, guys. Demix couldn't wait to see the reaction of his next victim. So the next morning, Axel once again woke up early. He did not want to be seen by anyone. He made his way into the gray room where Sayax was standing, or is standing. Anyways, Sayax still stood in the room, acting bored and emotionless. So, emotionally not giving care at all, Axel walked up to Sayax to see if he had any missions for the day. "You have no missions for today, Axel," Sayax stated. You guys cannot unsee the Sayax. We're almost close to the word sex, guys. Anyways, Axel grumbled. Great. So now I will go spend all day in my room. And why don't you just stay out here in case we end up needed you to help out someone else?" Sayax asked. "I don't need anyone else seeing my hair," Axel shouted as he pointed to his beautiful hair. Sayax chuckled. You are still upset about that. That is very foolish of you to still care about something like that." Axel grumbled and stormed over to one of the couches and sat down. He pulled his hood over his head and leaned back on the couch. Soon, a few other members came into the room. Roxas, ignore that, guys. I am sorry if I'm getting messages like this. I mean, every single time I do something, someone message. So Roxas, Xion, Marluxia, Demix, Zexion, Lexaeus, and Vexen all entered the room. Roxas and Xion looked over to where Axel was sitting before leaving for a mission together. The rest of the members sat down on the couches in the room. Okay. Then, out of nowhere, a portal appeared in the ceiling, and Zigbar jumped down from it. As soon as he jumped down, everyone looked at black parts of Zigbar's hair were dyed red, and gray parts were dyed a golden yellow. "All right, who did this?" he shouted angrily. How many times are people going to keep chatting when I'm trying to do a story, guys. I am trying to read a story. This is why, guys, you don't text while someone is talking in front of you or something like that. Anyways. Are you guys done chatting with me now on Facebook? Okay. So, the timing of this is just terrible. Okay, Sax started right at Sigbar. Actually, alright, who did this? Blah, 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 blah. Who thought this was a funny idea? Sax started right at Sigbar. Calm down. There is no need to get so worked up. Shut up! Look at me! I look like a clown! Sigvar shouted again. He then faced the other members and points his arrow guns at them. So now which one of you did this? Stop it now, Sayax said as he grabbed Sigvar from behind. This behavior of yours is not acceptable. Acceptable. I think the word you're looking for is acceptable. But anyways, stop acting like you don't care that someone dyed your hair. Don't you want to find out who did it? Sigvar asked as he tried to break. Okay, let's see what the heck people are talking about. Okay, anyways, I was just checking what people are saying. So, I look like a clown, blah, blah, blah. I lost where I was, guys. Stop acting like you don't care about someone, don't care that someone dyed your hair. Don't you want to find out who did it? Blah, 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 blah. I do not need to care about these things. I don't need it to interfere with my work, Sayak said in his monotone voice, as usual, guys. He looked towards Lexeus. Help me restrain him. Lexeus nodded and walked over to help hold Sigvar back from attacking any of the other members. Let go of me! I need to find out who did this! Bring him to his room, Sayax instructed Lexeus. Lexeus stayed silent but nodded and started to drag Sigvar out of the gray See? Grey. Now it's Gray. Make up your mind. So Sigvar shouted and complained while trying to get out of Lexeus' grasp. But he was unable. As soon as he dragged out of the room, the other members started to laugh. They thought Sigvar looked completely ridiculous with his bright new hair color. But after a few minutes, everyone stopped and looked around. Not all of the organization was in the room, but the one in the room started to wonder who's going around dyeing the hair of the other members. They started to wonder if they would be next. And that is the end of that chapter. So I hope you guys enjoyed chapter 3 of Sigvar. It was quite short as what Riku said, but I hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful reading of Lehvorak's Storytime with Lehvorak. So that's the end of that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You can check out the link down below if you want to read the story yourself, or you can check out my awesome social media down below. Otherwise, this is Lehvorak signing out, guys. Peace, everyone.